Nice to meet you again today. The topic I have chosen today is very special and unique, and I believe that will help you in the direction of realization of your dreams. There are a lot of people in the industry who have got excellent experience. They may be an excellent entrepreneur, excellent businessman, and they may be your dream person that you want to emulate. There are so many names. I don't want to give names, but obviously you guys know that there are a lot of people in the industry, in IT world as well as in the non-IT world. And what is that is making them unique or a pole apart from the rest of us? The three qualities which I see in them across all types of people who are leading the show. They are precise, they are definitive, and of course they are intelligent. What they in turn achieved by being so is that they ensure that whatever they have, whatever they made, they followed this principle. Like it goes like this: make enough too little, then nothing is enough for you. So they did something, then they made it as too little, which means that they learned, they did something on top of that, then that they made it as too little. Like that, they keep on continuously improving on their goals. It may be a financial goal, it may be a name, fame, whatever it is. If they don't have, or if you don't have for that matter, it will be a false sense of security. And you know that very well that the world is changing and it's very, very dynamic at a faster rate. And you will be obviously falling behind in the race. So if you waste time, automatically time will waste you. And it is not that time will waste you just, it will waste you at its own convenience, which you may not be expecting. So what is the way to overcome that? How these people have become the stalwart in their respective areas or in their respective business? This is nothing but deliberate learning. That is what the topic we are going to discuss today. And I hope you will learn about or you will enjoy about deliberate learning. For those who want to learn, learning becomes a fulfillment to curiosity. Obviously, you will have a curiosity when you have a dream to achieve that. So it is a way to overcome fear. When there is a fear, it will stop you, it will prohibit you from achieving anything. So you need a way to overcome that fear. And in that process, that will help you face many decisions and dilemmas. It may be in your life, it may be in your profession, it may be in your personal self. You may have to go through a lot of such decision makings every day, every minute. If you're a pilot, then it's every second you need to be taking some decisions. So decision making is part of your life, and obviously there will be confusion, dilemmas, and the only way you can overcome by all these things is by learning, and it is a deliberate learning. Let's say it this way: when a child walks, at the initial stage, probably it will crawl, then walk. It will make a lot of mistake. It will fall down. It may even get hurt. But the child will never look at it as a fear. It will always have a curiosity and it will try. It will practice, practice, practice. And it does it continuously and it cherishes every moment of that in the sense that it believes, it trusts that the child's effort or its own effort is going to help the child learn better. For if you're a returning customer, obviously I assume that you had seen the trust and truth we discussed some time back. If you are a new customer or new subscriber, or that matter, probably if you see that trust and truth, then you will get an understanding of what I'm talking now. So the child has the trust and it continuously keeps on trying. In the process, it learns. And learning, once it becomes a fulfillment to its curiosity, the way the child thinks is that the child is able to overcome that fear and it is able to walk freely, walk independently without anybody's help. This is a deliberate learning process which is imbibed or inculcated in every human being at the start. What happens is that over a period of time, as we grow, the fear gets into our way of life, because you will compare certain colleagues or your classmates or some of your friends. Then you will start trying to compare certain things, and then obviously the fear gets over all of you. Then what happens is that your learning becomes secondary, overcoming the fear becomes the primary. Then whatever effort you are putting on, that will be always to overcome the fear, not to learn. The best way to overcome that is that you better learn correctly. When you are particularly learning a new skill for that matter, learn correctly at the start so that you don't need to remember many things down the line. And once you have these learning inculcated into your body, mind, and into your practice, what will happen is that it becomes your conscious thought, and you may have to validate with your friends or your colleagues in a way that it is not for overcoming the fear, it's just reiterating the confidence or the trust you started believing in. So, and maybe you need to fine tune certain times, otherwise you can continue on your term. So that way, deliberate learning is as a reflection of yourself as you grow. Then if you're a fun lover, obviously you can learn it with fun, and it endures your life with the positive results. So now we'll see that how to achieve this deliberate learning. It cannot be done overnight. You need to practice. You would have seen a typical doctor practice or a calculator practice or a lawyer practice or maybe a chartered accountant practice. So when you call them as a practice, what happens is that they continuously learn, try, and do certain things in a way that will fulfill their curiosity. They want to try something. They may make a note of certain new things now they find, and for that matter, even a singer, for example, the person when the person sings, he or she will make a note, know how to do that, and practice it at home. Then becomes a super singer or an excellent performer. The same way in profession also, you need to practice. When you practice, make a note, and probably you may have to do that using your computers or or a piece of paper or mentally practice that, and you require a minimum of 10,000 hours of practice to excel in the field you have chosen. 10,000 hours is not that you start in the morning continuously 24 by 7. You can't achieve that. Probably in a day you can't spend more than 4 hours or even 8 hours. Then imagine 8 hours a day if you are going to practice, then how long it will take for you to become an expert in that field. So doing the 10 hour of practice is not the solution per se, but it has to lead you to that objective, what you want to become excellent at, that it has to lead at you. I mean it has to lead you there. Obviously, the second way of doing things is that you set aside maybe 5 hours or 6 hours. There are 5 hour rules which you can search in the internet as well. You can spend an hour a day, or maybe a couple of hours in the weekend, and have a shortened duration. Maybe you can have a reading of a book, or may go to library, or you may spend time with wise men, and you may spend time with learning something. maybe with a computer, maybe with a person who is knowledgeable in that, maybe with your teacher or your guru or your family member or friends, anybody for that matter. But set aside some time a day or at least 5 hours a week so that you don't forget and you keep on practicing that. So with these two techniques, obviously over a period of time, is not just overnight, is not over a month. You need to practice quite a lot on that chosen field. Then what will it will, if the chosen area of whatever you are intending to do, if that is your profession or it is an habit, it sometimes can be both. Somebody may be having a photography as a hobby, and they may choose the profession also as a photographer, or there could be a lot of people in the internet world who are using visual communication techniques, for example. Okay, they may have a profession as well as they may have a hobby out of that. So when these two have merged, then it is a double bonanza, and then you become a star. You become an accomplished person over a period of time. So this will this practice will make you over a period of time into a habit loop. You remember this habit loops. Obviously you are in a society where there is a change. We discussed about the change management in the past. Hope you it rings a bell in you. So that is a continuous exercise you are into, and that's a deja vu actually, in the sense that you learn, you excel, then you will learn something else. Now you look at the stars, which we talked about in the start. They are stars because they are precise. Obviously, with these 10,000 hours of practice or this kind of practice, it will make you precise, and it will be definitive because you know what you are going to read or learn, and you know where to start, where to end. So it becomes definitive. It can be on your business as well, and obviously that kind of experience will give you a kind of intelligence which you can sustain in your market, in your personal stuff. Thank you for watching this. Have a nice time. This is Gokul. See you again. Bye.